Welcome back to Let's Play Spider-Man. I'm BurningDogFace. And before we jump back into that fight, let's give a shout out to Derek Floyd, who says, Spider-Man first fought the Lizard in Amazing Spider-Man 6, August 1963. Curtis Connors was a U.S. Army surgeon from Florida who lost his arm in insert recent military conflict here. After mustering out, he dedicated himself to researching limb regeneration and ended up turning himself into a man-lizard monster in the process. Now, I believe there were a bunch of Kingpin goons who needed me to hand them their teeth. Tum-ta-tum, loading screen. Oh, God. I was trying to figure out what that color around the loading bar was, loading icon was, and then I realized it's just the reflection of the RBG on my mouse. Hey, it should probably have loaded by now. This is weird. Okay, now I'm concerned. Oh, music.
Time to even the odds a little.
You're gonna have a bad day. Always knew it was more than one guy. Kill them both!
I got this. Go.
Miss a chance to team up with the real Spider-Man? No way.
Oh.
Boston high. You got Dave?
You know how to fight.
I'm a black belt.
Ow.
Chechikara Dojo. I just wanted to help spread the legend, you know?
Yeah, but when you dress like me, you inherit my enemies. And I have a lot of enemies.
Here, come.
Look out! More of them!
I'll take the ones with guns. You get the rest.
He's getting weaker.
Oh, way too far. Ah, well. Okay.
Get out of the way!
Flashbang.
Don't let him web you!
Okay, do you mind, buddy?
Oh, no. Look out! You don't mess with the Kingpin and live.
Okay, you know what? I was going to use the web bomb on him and defeat him immediately.
You're done now. I'll get him for you.
Nice. It seems like fake Spider-Man just makes an attack towards them and they instantly ragdoll, which is kind of funny. Like, it's not doing damage to them, it's just defeated, defeated, defeated.
I'll blow him to pieces.
Oh, I just slam dunked that guy. No optional objectives.
You know, if you want to help your community, there's a feed shelter nearby.
Oh,
I'm
hell!
sure folks would appreciate free self-defense classes.
One of those guys just clipped the other Spider-Man with a car.
Good idea. Gotta admit, I'm starting to see the downside of this.
Look out! That was permanent.
Oh, what was that? I'm doing way better.
He got Davey!
Oh! Now I got Davies. Oop, I got this. Get back here. Oh. Alright, fine. You. Oh! That wasn't very... That wasn't, like, super fancy at all. He just pulled the guy's face and into his roundhouse kick by yanking on the webbing. Oh. I guess they can't all be fancy. Ah! I didn't think they could track me in the middle of an attack. Like, I thought all the bullets had to go in the same direction. I know it's not how guns work, but it's a video game.
I'll wreck you!
I just dodged a bullet by hitting another guy. Oh. Already done.
Away from it.
Oh, perfect. Stick around. Oh, rocket launcher.
Launchers?
Hi, I'll finish him off.
You need to tell me twice. Ouch! That was painful.
Actually, you know what? Give me that. Give you this. Oh, that was a missile. Which I dodged by doing absolutely nothing, so I guess the guy just missed. Oops. Ah! Nice! That's exactly what I was trying to do there. Oh!
Oh, you just made a big mistake.
Hate this guy. Well, for fuck's sake, where are they all coming from? They keep popping up in the upper levels and... Oh, I can solve this problem really easily. Off you go. Oops. Are you kidding me?
Hey, get back here!
No! Cement mixer! Ooh. Ooh! Don't bother getting up on my account. Hey, what did I just say?
Man, that was intense. How do you do it?
One bruise at a time. Look, your heart's in the right place.
zipper.
If you keep this up, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, I see that now. Don't worry, I'm hanging up the suit. Spider-Man, no more.
Good call. Besides, you don't need a costume to make a difference.
Hey, that's a good line. I'll remember that.
Huh. Again with the subtle references. Level up. 15 plus 5% swing speed. No, start. Photo mode. Yes, let's take a selfie with the other Spider-Man. This is silly. Oh. Well, that's no fun. Oh, right. Screen grab, I guess. Why can't I take a screenshot? Or bring up the Steam interface, for that matter. Lame. I don't love that. I hit print screen. Hopefully that'll work. Oh, look at that. That same place is a Fisk base. I've been strongly encouraged to do some more of those, but... And there goes the other Spider-Man into the subway. Hello.
You're the best thing that's ever happened to New York.
They were slightly too close at the start of that handshake animation, and I legit thought he was going for a hug. Whoa, Spider-Man. But forward, don't you think? Okay. I'm actually going to go check on that problems with the Steam interface, so you guys can take the elevator to the other side. Okay. I got the thing working, at the very least. There's shock and awe, defeat Shocker. But I have to admit, I'm not sure how. The options were like, use the Steam overlay, and general Steam options were selected as yes. And the option for use the Steam overlay specifically in Spider-Man Remastered was also checked, so I just shrugged, turned them both off, turned them both on again, ran the program again, and I don't even know if it was any of the switching or just running the program again. But I guess we're here. Unfortunately, it did not save the image of the other Spider-Man and the selfie I took. But, positivity. I am recording this, so I should be able to just pull the frame.
What that mysterious stranger was talking about.
Mysterious stranger, my ass. He just doesn't want to admit who it is. Actually, on that note, I have a thing here. Okay, a shout out to Annie Spidey, who says, "Glad you figured out the fast travel. I should have commented that it was probably locked because of the particular main mission you were doing, since Peter was monologuing while... Oh, goddammit.
Bring your children into the room, friends, because I'm delivering a lesson impressionable youngsters need to hear.
Oh, good.
My guest today is a man who learned the hard way that dressing up like Spider-Man isn't cool. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I wanted to fight crime and help people, and I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so I put on a costume like his and tried to do what he does. Oh, boy, was that a mistake. I almost got killed. I'm just lucky the real Spider-Man saved me.
Let me stop you right there because I think the salient point has been made. Emulate Spider-Man in any way, and you will die. Don't do it, kids. And that's another one of Uncle Jonah's life lessons. Jared, trademark that.
I don't even know what to say to that. Aside from the fact that,
All units be advised.
Drake
Reports
informed
of an
me
active
that,
robbery on an armored vehicle. Witness reported location as Sugar Hill.
Oh, it's the demons again. Drake informed me that, the fake Spider-Man is voiced by, Matt Mercer, who's almost as well known these days for playing Dungeons & Dragons as he is for being a voice actor. I do like that even there in the interview it was fake Spider-Man. Was I saying? Yes, sorry. Andy Spidey says, "Glad you figured out the fast travel. I should have commented it's probably locked because of the particular main mission you were doing. Since Peter was monologuing while swinging to the garbage garage, and later to MJ's apartment, fast traveling all of a sudden would have broken it up and probably messed with the pacing, IMO. Also, can I say that while in the comics Spider-Man and Black Cat's relationship is pretty much reminiscent of Batman and Catwoman's, I absolutely love their chemistry in the 90s cartoon. That one is probably my favorite Spidey relationship in any of his media." Let's see here. Oh, yes, and Ragnarok 1945, with a lengthy comment here with some insights in it. Let's see. Once again, BDF, you seem to forget that every time you change a universe, you cannot assume what personalities people will have. From Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3, you can clearly see that Venom had a very different personality from the 2018 Venom film via the SSU. Was it the Sony Spider-Man universe or something like that? Therefore, you cannot assume the Venom in this universe will be like that. And then comments on the Black Cat thing was saying, the difference is that Bruce has succeeded in getting Selina to give up crime and theft for a while. She became a member of the Batman family, and even chose to protect certain parts of Gotham from crime. By comparison, Peter has never succeeded in convincing Felicia to give up crime completely. And while Felicia has helped him numerous times in the past, she never reached that level of alliance that Catwoman did with Batman by becoming an official member of Peter's team. And on the subject, let's see, next was the live with JJJ broadcast I heard in the previous episode. See, it's rants like these why I hate JJ so much. Everybody deserves a chance at redemption. Everybody in all caps. Even after all these years in the comics, Batman still hasn't fully given up on trying to reform the Joker. I mean, that's a good point. Despite everything he's done. By comparison, JJ's mentality is, if you're in jail, just kill them. As you and I know, that's total BS. There's people who've ended up in jail when it wasn't even their fault. The COVID pandemic certainly played its role in just that. If we use JJ's mentality, then he's basically saying that even if it's not your fault and things happen beyond your control, if you're poor, homeless, or just plain unlucky, then you don't deserve to live. And since I've read all this part, I might as well get the last bits. Grabbing objects while swinging in midair will also be useful in combat situations. You'll see later on in the future. Yeah, with the thing I did for the fish mission. And once again, I urge you to do the Fisk bases, thug crimes, and then demon crimes as quickly as possible. You'll need all the tokens you can get your hands on, because you'll want to craft and upgrade your gadgets as soon as possible. This isn't like the Far Cry games, so the main missions are only slightly harder if you ignore all the side missions. Here, if you ignore the side missions, the main missions become a lot harder, because you don't have the necessary gadgets and upgrades. And I will try to keep that in mind. How very ominous. Well, I think for the moment there is a science thing right there, shaking Harlem. I wonder what that's about. Oh, right, the Harlem Shake. Yes, yes, very funny. Ventilate the problem. Visibly shaken. These two are both about earthquakes, aren't they? Ominous. Do they even have tectonic zones in New York? I've never heard of an. This research station requires ground strike, which can be purchased from the skills page. Unexpected. Surprise attack? No, I'm just looking at the icons for what could be ground strike. Air yank, long strike, point launch boost. Quick recovery, charge jump. Oh, there's ground strike right there. And I have the 2 points for it. Would you look at that? After leaping off an enemy or from air combat, press X and A to smash the ground with explosive force. Oh! A ground pound attack. I mean, he's not using his butt, as is the tradition, but, Spider-Man's not really that kind of hero. You know, the three skill trees being labeled Innovator, Defender, and Webslinger do remind me that there is a superhero team called the Defenders, but I don't think Spider-Man's ever been associated with them. Oh, what the hell, Ground Strike. Ground Strike can now be viewed in the moves list. And I unlocked a new suit. No, I didn't. I unlocked new suit mods. First Aid increases the amount you're healed from focus. Oh, sweet Jesus, yes. Bioscanner. Scanned enemies remain highlighted until combat starts. That sounds really, really good for stealth. What's this? Oh, Biomesh. Absorbs some incoming damage without resetting the combo counter. But only halfway to that level, so... let's reduce melee damage. And let's get ourselves this First Aid mod. I guess I do need base tokens for the cooler armored suits. Although we have this armored suit, armored advanced suit. Oh, yeah. I can see that even the parts that look like Spider-Man's normal costume are hard armor as opposed to fabric. Interesting. Surely this wouldn't have the same level of flexibility. Oh, well. Let's take a look. Ares research station unlocked. What's this one study? Okay, I wasn't quite touching it. Access the console. Mom set this one up. Seismic monitoring station trained on the fault line running beneath Central Park. Well, my question is answered. Really hoping Oscorp doesn't decide to axe this station, have kind of a sentimental attachment to it. Well, if Harry's got a sentimental attachment to it, then let's save the fucking day.
Hey, Pete, do you remember that steam pipe explosion when we were kids? Well, that's what Mom built this station to prevent. It monitors the pressure in the pipes and pinpoints trouble spots.
Oh, that's not what he said before.
There's a dangerous pressure buildup happening now. I've got to do something about it fast. Oscorp's satellites take seismic images of what's under the streets. If I hit the ground hard enough in the right spots, they can show me the high pressure points. Pressure like this usually means clogged release valves. Once I find them, I should be able to jar the clogs loose with another ground pound. Got my
You can call
lenses
him that.
tuned to the research station. High pressure will show up red, normal is blue. Okay, time to move. I've got to drop onto the street hard to generate enough force.
Intense impacts create shockwave data the Oscorp satellites can use to find the problem areas. I have an important question. Doesn't slamming the ground really hard in areas where there might be pressure buildup risk piercing the pressure buildup and sending all of that pressure in every direction? By the way, I looked it up. The name of the thing I couldn't remember before was that Spider-Man clings to walls using the Van der Waals effect, which, other than the fact that it involves magnetism, is a bit beyond me. I got as far as the discussion about ionic and covalent bonds, and my eyes kind of glazed over. XA! Whoa! That's a big shockwave. It's covering all this area. Geez, that's several city blocks. Follow the blue pipes to the pressure zones. So turn around and make a left.
Found a trouble spot.
Hey, you got some kind of skin condition under that stupid suit or something?
Yes, thank you for drawing attention to it, asshole. I'm sorry if I think people should be able to go outside just because, even if they don't have skin. Oh, it's down there. Behind the, satellite view, box.
If Oscorp was actually using Harry's station, they'd have found the problem before it got this bad. Of course, if there is an explosion, they'll blame it on Harry.
One of the only voices that was trying significantly hard to stop the launch of Challenger in '86 was the guy they tried to pin it on afterwards. People suck sometimes. Unfortunately for them, he was able to produce all kinds of receipts like memos and emails and recorded phone calls proving that he had been trying his ass off to warn them about the very problem that ended up blowing up the shuttle. Whoa!
Did it. But that's not the only danger zone. I need to locate the other pressure points. Better hit the ground somewhere else to get a reading.
Peter, you didn't break an unclogged valve. You broke the manhole out, and now steam is raging out of the sewer. That's not the solution. That's not where that's supposed to go. Oh. Too far. Alright, I'll just do this over here then. I really hope I don't hit anyone when I do these. I keep breaking things. Oh, I'm way far off. Okay.
There's the spot.
Of course, there's an Irish bar named Callahan's here somewhere. I guess it's pretty flexible. You can still do the tricks and stuff. I like that. The shock waves consist of Spider-Man shooting 2 webs into the ground straight down and giving them a good yank. And then leading with his feet. Oops. Over here, these big tanks underground, yes.
Yo, Spider-Man, we don't need you in this city.
Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm trying to stop this thing from exploding. Oh, but first. What campaign? Mayor ignores opponent as approval soars. Harry Osborn ducks paparazzi in EU. Judge, Fisk construction stays open. Analyze this. Oscorp research stations. Demon Gang, what police know. You can't just jump and do it, you have to be up in the air.
Fixed it. But we're not out of the woods yet.
There's one more, but the timer has gone. So, I'll call it right there. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you on the next episode of Let's Play Spider-Man, when we get our hands on the... when we smash the last of these problems, and we, well, make sure Harlem doesn't blow up, preferably. Till then, have yourselves a great day, Burning Dog fans. Later.